Hi guys, welcome back. Okay, now you have all of the tools that you need almost to be able to bring in as much organic traffic as you want and direct it to wherever you want. So hopefully you will be directing it to your Facebook group and you'll be building your list and using your YouTube channel to drive traffic. Now, it may seem a lot of work, and for me to do a full review and for me to create a YouTube video and put all the backlinks together, it takes me about 3 hours. Um, I can do it in an hour and a half if I have to, but I like to do it in about 3 hours so that I'm not rushing things. Now, when you create a video, you can see here, these are my popular uploads. So this is an older product actually. This is Videomaker FX, SiteGround, some other ones here, Live Event Blaster. Yeah, okay. So Blaze, oh, that got a lot of views. I didn't know that. That's good. All right. So how okay, so let's just do an example. Let's just think about this, right? You come to Google, you search on Google, and you find a video, or you're on the first page of YouTube, and there are three, four videos at the top that interest you, and you can see how many views they have. Now, if a video has one view and then the other video has 1,000 views, which one do you think that you would click on? I know I'd probably click on the one that has 1,000 views. So how I got these videos here to go viral, and that's basically what happened, is they went viral and the views, I'm still getting views for a lot of these. I was actually surprised when I looked there to see the amount of views that these have brought. Oh, this was actually Pimper by Trevor, my partner in this lunch. So yes, these went viral. Now, in order to make a video go viral, it has to look popular, and that's one of the hardest things to do. Yes, you could go to Fiverr and you could buy, I don't know, 1,000 views, and they would be views where the person came on and or they send you 1,000 views. So it's like 1,000 second views. So it's like 1,000 seconds, but it's 1,000 views. They're just not good for your YouTube channel. They're not good for your video, and your videos are never going to take off and go viral with that method, buying the links. Now, something that I do use and it works very well for me, is I use what is called a social, it's like the exact word is a social viewing network, I believe. And how it works is, okay, so I buy credits and you can just buy them here. So for $5, I think I get 10,000 credits, something like that, something ridiculous. But people they watch videos, or they run the videos, so they are actually watching them, um, and they get credits, and then they change the credits into dollars. Now, I'm not interested in making 50 cents or $1 by watching videos. That's not a long-term business, and it's just a waste of time. But getting these people to watch your video for however long you want is most definitely worth it, because it starts your video, it shows YouTube that people are starting to watch your video, and that your video is, you know, getting views and it's getting likes, and it's pretty, you know, it's starting to get quite popular. People are watching it, and then you get the organic traffic coming in, and the people saying, oh, this has, you know, this has 76 views. It must be better than the one below it, which has 2 views. So this is another trick that I use. These are real views from real people. You know, they're not just bot views that have been, as I said, you know, not just you're buying 10,000 views and sticking it onto the video, because YouTube will see that these views are not real, and eventually you will get your account banned. With this, it is safe because it's actually real people with from real IPs watching your video. So if I just go to this one, okay. So very simple. You buy credits. So you go to the members area. At the top, as I showed you, it says buy credits. Spend $5. You get, I think, 10,000 credits. Yeah, 10,000 credits for $5. It's really nothing, considering the advantage that it gives you. Now, you put your YouTube URL in here. Don't listen to this, it's not your keyword, it's your YouTube URL. Then you can choose how long the person watches the video for. So I can have somebody watch it for 600 seconds, and that takes 20 credits. So you're paying $5 for 10,000 credits. You can do the maths. So you can do the math, sorry. So I usually go with something between 240. Yeah, I usually go about 240, 270, maybe 300. That's 10 credits, so it's not a lot. So select that. Minimum views per day, just leave. Max views per day, just leave. It says here, view for at most. So say you want people to watch it for 300 seconds, yeah? This will usually be on 30 seconds. So if you wanted that, then you would have chosen that. So I always change this as well. Maybe I'll put it a little bit less, just so that there's a combination of times that people are what lengths that people are watching it for. Some people are watching it for 300 seconds. Some people are watching it for 150 seconds. They're getting less credits, but they are watching it. Now, max views per day, leave that. And this, it will always be on 2 IPs per day. I always change this to one view from one person from one IP. So one IP can only one person with their IP can only watch my video for once, and that's it. They can't, you know, I could put in here, and that same person with the same IP could watch the video 5 times. That looks suspicious, I think. You know, not often do, unless it's a funny cat video, do people watch videos over and over and over and over and over again. So I also put in likes, because it's when people come to your video and they see that your video has views and it has some likes, then you know it's starting that viral effect, and you're going to get more organic traffic when people see that your video is getting views than if your video is sitting there completely alone and nobody's looking at it and it has one view maybe. So this is why I do it. Subscribers, don't bother, because the people watching these, they're never going to buy anything from you. Now, this is a new thing that you can do. I haven't been using it yet. I'll maybe test it later. But you can get comments. But I'm going to leave that for now because I'm not using it. So I would advise you not to use it. Now, it says here auto allocate, and that means that okay, you know what, sorry, I'll go and start again so you can see what it's like. Add a new video. Okay, right, so as we said, YouTube URL, great. We're going to take it to 210 seconds. And we don't want people to be watching it for 1 minute. We want them to be watching it for, let's say, the minimum 120 seconds. Leave this, change it to 1 view per day. Yes, we'll take likes from these people who are watching videos to earn money. We don't want subscribers from them. We want them to be watching it in English, so yes, leave that. This part here, so it will automatically give you the option, it will automatically say to you 1,000 credits. Never do I use 1,000 credits. I always use, I don't know, 400, you can see here, 400, 450. For me, it's just a kind of lucky number. I put it in 10,000 credits. That's a lot of videos that you can get views to. So it's a great way to start getting views, getting traffic, and YouTube picks up on that. And then people pick up on it, and you get the snowball effect. So let's say 450. Now, one thing that you don't want to have ticked is auto allocate. So if you have this ticked, that means that when these 450 credits run out, it means that the system is going to start adding more credits in. And you don't want to use all of your 10,000 credits on one video. Maybe you do, but in this case, I would say no. I'd say 450 views is enough to get the ball rolling and to get people interested and to get some likes. And then all you would do is you would need to put your YouTube URL. You would click add, and that's it. It would be like my other videos here. So you can see I got 6 likes with this, 78 people watched it, 69, 73, 48. Now I could have put in 2,000 credits and I would have got a lot more views, but you'll see that you can see that all of my videos are usually at least 200. So they're starting off with 70, 76, 78 maximum, and then the rest is organic traffic because they're seeing that the people who are looking for video reviews are seeing this. YouTube is picking up on it and it's pushing your video up the rankings. So this is for me, it's a great resource. It's way better than buying 5,000 views on Fiverr, which will be spammy and terrible for your YouTube channel. And YouTube may ban you if you start buying, packets of 1,000, 10,000 views. It may give you a very, very short boost, but don't risk it. Just don't risk it. Okay, so that's one way to make your video start to go viral, and that's what I did with all of these. Now, as I said, it's usually about 3 hours to do everything, to have your review up there, to write your review, to add in bonuses if you are in the internet marketing niche. It takes about 3 hours. A lot of people can do it in a lot less time, but I like to write a nice, a good review that's kind of different than other people's, and I like to use the sales technique that we used in the beginning. So I like to find something wrong with the product and then say, even if the product is perfect, I like to find something that I can say, they could have done this better, because then it gives me the chance to sell it. By giving away bonuses that help the product. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we are marketers, and if you're watching this, you are a marketer, and if you've got this far, you are a marketer who wants to succeed, who wants to drive traffic, who wants to build their list, build their Facebook group, have their own product, which my partner Trevor is doing in this, and you want to be making money. So you're a marketer. You're not scamming anybody by doing this. Now, yes, to cut down on time, what I do is, let's just look at this video.
Hello, friend.
All right. So what I do is this one has 32 comments because it's a popular, it's still a popular, it's a popular software, and people, even though it's few years old, it's still updated and people still like it. And I was on the first page for this. I don't know where I went. Rankings are maybe jumping around a bit. Don't know why. Or maybe it's because I'm searching from my logged in account. Anyway, Video Maker FX. So the views are just going up and up and up. Um, I started with, I don't know, 60, 70 views on this, and it's just went up and up and up and up. Now, what I wanted to show you was the layout of the video. Now, many people think that the video somehow somehow YouTube or Google is going to pick up on what you're saying in the video, but they can't. They can't pick up on the words. There is a way to get the words brought up, but Google and YouTube are not reading them. They're just not reading them. So your description is very, 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 very important. And writing, 400, 500 words every time you create a video gets a bit tiring. It's kind of like writing two reviews. So you write your review or your post on your website, and then you have to go and do the same thing again and try not to use the same words and repeat it. So what I do is pretty simple. I have a template that I use, and you may notice that I have the link, I have the keyword at top. Sometimes I will put the keyword twice. Sometimes I will put the keyword once. And if, for example, for like in the example I showed you where I was giving away some Facebook training, I would write Digibiz review, um, make sure and find out what I found. No, sorry, that's bad English, bad grammar. Digibiz review. Find out the big problem with Digibiz, something like that. Digibiz is Mark Bishop's products, an old product. I've never changed the template because Digibiz stands out, so it's very easy just to go copy paste, copy paste, copy paste as you go through. Now, sometimes you may want to add an extra paragraph, change something here and there, but it is good to have a template. When you're tired and you just want to get on with getting your review out there, it makes a lot of sense to have a template. So I keep a template like this. Just remember to change the link that you want people to go to. So I've done this quite a few. Before I had a template, I would forget a lot to put the link in here. So I'd have a video, and then I'd get lots of comments from people saying, so where are all your bonuses? How do I get to your bonuses? How do I get to your review? How do I get to your post? So yeah, so remember and put your link to the correct product in here. And I always write, this is the title of the video. So if we go back here, this is the title here. So Video Maker FX review, Video Maker FX review, and bonuses. So that is the title. Then below that, you'll see I have this. Click the link below to read my written review. Now, you can experiment a little with this, so you could put in, click the link below to check out my bonuses. Something like that, maybe. But it is good if you could keep the word review. So click the link below to read my bonus-filled review. I think that was the last one I did, actually, the last one that I was trying. Then, of course, you have your link, which will take you to the written review and the bonuses, obviously. So it's very important that when you're adding in your description. Now, I just want you to see how many times I have used the keyword VideoMaker FX. I kind of touched on this earlier on, but Google are a lot more sorry, Google websites in Google. It's a lot. They're a lot more touchy about what you do. So if you write a review or a post on your website and you put in the review as many times as I've put in this video, you'll never rank and you'll probably get a slap for spamming. But with YouTube, it is different. You can kind of spam it a little bit. So I've put it in so many times here that it's just ridiculous. There's like one paragraph, and I have VideoMaker FX review, VideoMaker FX, VideoMaker FX. So I have VideoMaker FX review, VideoMaker FX, VideoMaker in one paragraph. Then just going through, you can see VideoMaker FX review, VideoMaker FX, VideoMaker FX, VideoMaker FX, VideoMaker FX, VideoMaker FX. So I put it in a lot, but in a way that is readable. And YouTube and Google, they will not punish you or penalize you for this. So it's always important that you have, don't just leave this blank or have just your link here, because it will stop it from ranking. You need to have some information here, and that's why I'm saying to you, use a template, because it's a lot easier than rewriting the review again. Also, have tags. Now, on our website, I said to you, only use one or two tags. I only use one tag because I have stopped Google from indexing all of my tags. So I only use one. There's no need really. So yeah, so here I have like Digibiz review and bonuses review of Digibiz, and they're usually the main ones that I would concentrate on. But I've added in some Digibiz review and OTO, Digibiz review by the Wolf, Digibiz review by Mark Gray. And my way of doing it, and it seems to work, so I would recommend that you keep the paragraph short, like this. Don't have it all together, all clustered together. It's hard for people to read, and it's hard for Google and YouTube to crawl. YouTube has spiders as well that come and crawl your video and what you have written under it. I always as well write to your success in my name, or like you could write enjoy, or I hope that you enjoy, or feel free to leave a comment, make it personal, and then your name. And then this is something that I have tested quite a few times, and I've noticed that some marketers that I respect a lot, they have even more links in here, and it's on my to-do list actually, is to put in even more social media links in here. But once you've done your main written review, which you can write once as a template and then just switch out the keywords, you put in all of your keywords here after you said thank you for watching, Mark. And then I've put in my Facebook group first, because for me that's where I want people to go. They're not just liking it, they're joining it. My Facebook page. From my Facebook page, I can invite people to my Facebook group. Excuse me, very easy. And this is it's a tiny thing, but it really seems to work. And I learned this from a fellow marketer. He's really good at ranking in YouTube. He said, always put your channel link into your description. And I asked him why, what's the point? He said, well, there's a few reasons. The first reason is that people, if they like your video, they'll scroll down and they'll click on your channel and they'll go and see all your other videos. The other thing is that if you have a link to your channel, when YouTube and Google are crawling crawling this text, this information, they will come across your YouTube channel link. So they'll come across your YouTube channel link, they'll crawl it, and they'll go to check out what it is. And what will they find? They will find a extremely customized, ready to go, inviting YouTube channel. And again, it's another reason why we don't skip things, is because if we didn't have Visit My Website, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook group, if we didn't have playlists, then we're not using the features that Google and YouTube want us to use. So that is why it is so important to put in the link to your YouTube channel. And you can see this one has 32 comments. A lot of people bought this, even though it was an old software. Once I put the review up, and in this video I show people me using it basically. This is how my website used to look. So yes, that's the system that I use. That's the outlay that I use. I have my Facebook group in here, definitely, because I want to keep growing my Facebook. Next year I want to have 5 times the amount of people in my Facebook group. The same with my page. I want to have it from, right now there's 1,200 people. I want to have 5,000 people. And your YouTube channel for the reasons that I just said, so that people can, if they click on your channel, they will come and they'll see more videos, and they may click around and they may watch another video and may buy something, or they may just subscribe to you. And the other reason as well is that when the spiders, the Google spiders and YouTube spiders come along, they can see that your channel is optimized, and you get massive amounts of points for that. As I explained earlier on, it is very important to have all of the things that they want. And some of it might seem silly, a picture of yourself, a picture here and playlists and linking all of these, but it does make it, that's what they want you to do, Google and YouTube, so you do it, and it works. So yeah, so make yourself a template, or use your first review, write it out and put it in a Word document, keep it somewhere safe, and then every time you create a YouTube video and upload it, you can just open up your Word document, your template, and copy and paste, change the keywords, change the URL, and that's you, and the title, of course, and you're good to go. So it's a massive time saver. And if you really get into this and you're doing a lot of reviews, a lot of posts, you'll find that having a template, will save you a lot of time, a lot of frustration, and it will just speed things up. So those were just some tips, major tips actually, that will help you. So get your description right. Remember that Google and YouTube cannot crawl a video and listen to what you're saying. They're not going to be listening to you talking about CPA Rebirth or VideoMaker FX. You have to have a good detailed description. And as I said, I'm going to repeat it again, use the keyword a lot. Don't completely spam it, but you can use it pretty much 3 times in a sentence, 4 times in a sentence, and you can get away with it. YouTube don't really mind, and Google gives a lot more leeway to what you can do on YouTube than it does on your website. So, okay, right. So thank you for watching, guys. I feel very confident now that you guys, if you have got this far, you followed along, if you've set everything up already, amazing. And together with this advanced training, I just don't see how you can not succeed. So I wish you the best of luck. And remember, get a notebook and write down, because the amount of information that myself and Trevor have just given you is, you can't remember all of this. This has taken me years to learn, and it's taken Trevor years to learn. So if you're able to memorize all of this after watching it once, then good on you. But I would recommend getting a notebook, or writing down the videos that you want to go back over, or yeah. And also remember, um, in the front end, the main product, there may be videos that you think, oh, I know how to do that, I'll just skip it. But the way that I do it and the tweaks that I've done can make the difference between you having a successful website that ranks for anything, or a successful YouTube channel that ranks for anything, between not having one. So follow along with the course, have faith in yourself, and you will succeed. There is no doubt in my mind that you will succeed. Just follow along, guys, and don't get too distracted by shiny objects. Yes, there are some tools that are useful. I myself use tools. Actually, it was a post I'm thinking of doing, the tools that I use. So I use like Live Event Blaster, I use Traffic Zion, I use some page builders, etc., etc. But as you grow your business, you'll know what it is that you need. So, yes, thanks again for watching. Thanks for trusting in me and Trevor. We've tried our best to make this training as great as possible, and to give you everything that you need to succeed. And I feel that if you have got the main product, you would easily succeed. With this advanced training and the secret that I showed you about the expired Web 2.0s, which I hope you don't share and tell everybody about it, is your secret. And if you tell other people about it, then you know what are you getting from that? Nothing. So keep that to yourself and test it out, and you will see the power behind it. Okay, thanks again, guys, for watching, and get stuck in there. It's the only way to go forward and have success. And I wish you all the best.